Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Live with me, Mark from SoulOhm, and Steve from Tales from the Ohm. Good evening, everybody. Hello, chat. Hello, Steve. It's Thursday.
Darling.
Is it me or is it Wham?
Tadwam. Tadwam.
It's Tadwam.
Don't tell me you're frozen there.
No, you haven't, but you've got me on your speaker.
Have I? Oh, sorry, darling.
It's all right. It's all right. How is everybody? Hope everyone's okay.
Huggles, you wonderful, wonderful people. Shall I run through?
You may run through.
Right, so you'll have to bear with because we're off that again. Right.
What happened to Big Telly?
Big Telly's there, but I can't pull up who the participants are on Big Telly.
All right.
So it's a pain. But Reno, good evening. Gav, hello, mate. Paul, we have the inimitable Labworks with us. Bless him.
Fist bump.
Bunny, hello. Oh. We've got, I've already said Reno. We've got Alan. Orions. Hello, mate.
Fist bump.
We've got Timmy. Tolmac, good evening, mate.
Tolmac.
Let's keep on going. Stuart Ayrton, good evening. Flashy.
Flashy.
Oh, God, now my phone's bleeping. No. Jason Lee, good evening. We've got Ben. Hi, Grumpy. Kentucky Bill is with us. Marvellous. We got... Who else have we? Mr. Porter.
Mr. Porter, good evening, sire. That means that if Mr. Porter's in, is Mrs. Porter in?
Mrs. Porter is with us.
Oh, God.
We have, in fact, I think, do we have the complete set of bitches in?
We have. We've got Gaily Bops in as well.
Oh, fabulous. Good evening there, Irish.
Fist bump.
God, Jules, we mentioned.
Rev's in.
808. Rev's in as well.
Rev's in. Fist bump, Rev.
Fist bump. 808 Kevin K. Aloha, brah.
Haba. Shabba.
Stop it. Key, the man.
Keen, fist bump.
And of course, the lovely Jenny with him.
Oh, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
Stevie! Hello, dude. Listening on the move tonight. Jasper having a stroll with Steve. Lucky Jasper. I bet it's lovely out. Nemesis, good evening, mate. And Mr. Jones, evening, Phil. Shane Gibson, hello, mate. And I think...
We've got Nemesis Vapes as well. Hello, fist bump.
Yeah. Net Reality's in. Hello, mate.
Hello, matey.
Joseph Finnegan is with us. The Rev, we've already fist bumped. And Mrs. Rev, if you're there, shout out to Mrs. Rev. Hello. Paul Fulgar, hello. 901. Yes, there's only two of us tonight, mate.
Yes, there's only two of us.
And I think we're up to date. Stuart, yeah, we've already done Stuart. We're good.
UK Andy, fist bump.
Sorry, Andy, you snuck in. Bless you, dude. Yes, just the two of us. I'm suddenly thinking mini-me.
I am not shaving my head. No. Sorry. Yes, that dude. I still can't believe that the background on Zoom is grey, not black. I always thought it was black. It's like a really dark grey. You could really tell the difference on screen.
You cannot big, especially when you've got black. How bizarre. Never mind. That will be right.
I didn't know that you want a span. If you want to be a spanner, I can sort that out. Definitely.
Who's that? Who wishes a spanner?
There you
Fool.
go. I'd never realised that you wasn't a spanner, Gaily Bops. You are a spanner now, sweetheart.
Oh, Gaily, welcome to the family. Bless you.
Kieran, thank you. Yeah, I've been started playing around with. You can blame the bitches for this. You can blame the bitches totally for this. I mentioned it on the Sunday show. Me and Steve, I popped round to his house. Social distancing. He sat at one end at couch, I sat at other.
Yeah, no tongs.
No tongs or anything like that. And we watching bitches. And like I said on Sunday, I liked their format, the way that they saw like the girls are in this box and chats in this box, and I thought, oh, I wouldn't mind doing something similar. So yeah, that's how we've ended up with this.
Mr. Mullen, I don't need to polish this. When I shave it, I go down to the skin, sir.
Oh, we got Mr. Mullen in.
Mr. Mullen is with us. Yes.
Hey up, Vic. Hope you're all right, matey.
Yes, the cheeky sod has BFG been using Mr. Sheen on his head before the stream went live. Saucy devil. Saucy.
Well, you have gone right to the bone, though, haven't you?
Oh, it's skin.
Yeah, I know.
I don't muck about me, mate.
I know.
If I do a Corona cut, it's gone.
I ain't had a haircut since before Corona. He's getting long here. Look at that.
No,
now
as
you know
long
why
as
I wear a cap.
Oh, bless you. Yes, I'm shiny. Shiny BFG. So, just the two of us.
Just the two of us, yes.
New format, new intro. You've been a busy boy.
Yes, new intro. Yeah, I got a new intro as well. Yeah, threw that together. Yes.
I bet you do stuff. Now, this could be confusing because I'm thinking, no, Stevie's Mr. Porter. I'm safe.
Yes.
Yes, what can I say? Yes. What no tongues? I'm disappointed. Bunny, we don't always use tongues, you know?
No.
Oh, bless.
What?
You haven't held jewels in 2 months, you monster. No, that's the comment I missed with between Irish and Stevie, so bless. I say, chat's getting a bit rowdy.
I know already.
Naughty people.
So how's your week been then, kid?
All right, kid. I'm still going out to work, so
yeah,
same old for me.
I'm still going stir crazy, I've got to admit. So, but we keep on doing bits and pieces. You know what I mean? J. Jerry, fist bump.
I'm getting a bit worried about the shiny bulbous head comments.
Gaily Bot's behaving for once.
Yes,
Liz is in the house. Good evening, Liz.
Liz. Oh, bless. Snuggles, darling. Snuggles.
Snuggles. And Village is in. Fist bump.
Oh. Hey, Village. Oh, bless. Right. So, you're going to kick us off, Mark. What are you sucking on?
What am I sucking on? A lot of Vaporesso at the present moment. I've got 2 Vaporesso kits. One is the Target PM30. Little stealthy little thing.
Oh, the little brother of the PM80.
And I've got the PM80 Pro.
Oh, nice.
Though this one holds an 18650.
Ooh.
So it's a little bit bigger than the original Target 80, but just as good. Nice in hand. It's very comfortable. Went to Dracold's today. I had a walk on down Canal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it was lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. And I took this with me. This one's the 4mm capacity one. And I put an 8650 battery. We was out a good while. I've got to admit, a really good while. We'd walked all the way down the canal, stopped, had a picnic, and then came all the way back. When I got back home, it was only half empty, the actual tank, and I had still 68% of battery.
That's impressive.
That I am absolutely impressed, because the original PM80 was an internal battery, but the battery didn't last too long. But with obviously an old 8650, absolutely brilliant. So I'm on them too. In there, I've got the morning fire in both of them. It's the only thing that I've got that's 6mm. So
Right.
in here, I've got me Dead Rabbit V2 with the tugboat unregulated mod. In there, I've got my homebrew lemon.
You love that.
I'm also on my Aquitas with my Purge truck. In there, I have got the cheeky cherry limeade.
Nice.
Still can't make my mind up if I like it or not. Still can't make it up. Still on me series mod, which is the bi-turbo with the rebirth. In there, I've got my melon. And lastly but not leastly, I've got my aroma miser on the D7. And that's it. That's all I've got, really.
Good stuff.
So what you got on, Kidder?
Well, in light of our main topic this evening, how old is your gear? Mine's 49. Thought I'd get that in before Timmy. By the way, Timmy,
Fist bump, Mick.
I love the slap the thumbs up, otherwise we'll make you stare at the glow off BFG's head. No need. So I've got the Jab 4. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I love this. And the RDA it comes with is the Apocalypse
Armageddon.
V2. Sorry, the Armageddon.
Is it Armageddon or Apocalypse?
It's the Apocalypse, isn't
Apocalypse, yeah.
On another old setup, I've got the original MVV, and on top of that, I've got a Mad Dog. And in both of those, I am currently on Miss Cherry.
Oh, you're on a cherry. I do like that picture. She's ace.
It's fab.
It's got that very much that night before Christmas thing.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah. Now, this is from Bruise Brothers. I thought I'd check those out because I did Dark Star, so I thought, right, let's try another bottle shot. This is cherry, menthol, and eucalyptus, and it is exactly what it says on the can. It's a very sweet cherry tunes.
Yeah.
And it's this sort of heat, you'd think, no, but it's fabulous. The menthol just gives it that little kick of freshness.
I just wished I was into menthol, but I'm not.
It's beautiful. It really is.
I wish it's a crazy thing, this, because the actual taste of especially menthol or anything that's cooling, I don't mind the actual taste, but I just end up. It just hits me there, just below my sternum, and just makes me feel sick.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, so that's why I have to be careful with it.
I'm really, really enjoying that. Also got the Geek Vape Aegis X with the X on top, to Zeus. And in that, I have what's left of my Dark Star Banana Man.
Ooh.
That is fab. Now, I was a bit disconcerted about the colour it went, though, because that looks like a sample.
Yeah,
It
looks
taste
orange
like
nearly, yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely. That
Kentucky, cheers.
That is proper banana milkshake. That's gorgeous, that is. And finally, we've got the Origin. The Origin from Oxford. New teeth, please.
New teeth.
And in that one, I'm running the very last of my Zolo Smooth, which I know Key's been trying as well, and he's quite impressed by that. So if you're after a decent bottle shot from Dark Star, definitely give it a bash.
How's
if you
the
like
banana?
fruit. The banana, it's great. It's better on an RDA than it is in the AIOs.
Fist bump, Chrissy.
Hey, Chrissy. And I saw Rachel snuck in as well.
Oh, is Rachel snuck in?
Good evening, Buggles. My horse. Bill says my horse is pregnant.
Okay. Not a lot you can say to that one.
Irish, pucker up, son. I know it's not. I know it's not out and all, but any chance you could put a hat on, I'm going snowblind from the glare. Yes, yes. Mick says he's just cut his hair today just to look like me.
Oh, there you go.
I actually did it to look like Mick. Handsome devil he is.
That was good timing, wasn't it? With microphone.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, the Lord of Lewdness, the Saint of Sin, the God of the Gutter is with us once more. Evening, sinner.
Hello, Sinner. And Paul's in. Hello, Paul. Fist bump.
Hiya, Paul. Sinner, hold on to that thought, mate. I have a news story that may interest you.
Ooh.
Ooh. So, fantastic review up for that little starter kit last night.
Yeah, I've had it ages, and it's been one of them because of obviously Corona. So like things have calmed down a little bit with stuff coming in. So it's been ace. I've been able to catch up on different bits and pieces, and I've had that one. I've been using that in here. It must be 3 months, easy 3 months. So I thought, God, I've got to get a review out. So yeah, so I enjoy doing it. I really, I got a lovely comment. I forget who actually mentioned it, but basically they turned around and said they enjoyed the review because basically the device said itself. I thought, oh, that was nice, that one.
No, good stuff. I'm worried now. Sinner's gone to grab lube.
Well, our Aiden gave me. Where are they now? Here, I'm going to do these tomorrow. 2 disposable ones. One's a jasmine tea, and the other one is a classic tobacco Motti Pin. They're from. There you go. I'm hoping I'm spelling them right. Motti Pin. So I thought, oh, why not? I'm going to throw out a random review tomorrow and I'll bash at them.
The green tea I'd tried, but the tobacco now.
Do you know, we was talking about this on the late night vape show. Tobaccos, I used to keep well away from tobaccos ever since I started vaping. But if I'm mouth to lung in it, and our Aiden's exactly the same, I don't mind tobacco if I'm mouth to lung in it. Strange. It's a weird thing.
I just can't do tobacco.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
What can I say? Ooh. What? Right, so we're on 20 past. Shall we hit the bumper?
Which bumper's that? News?
Yes, please, darling. We shall go to the news. Boo!
News time.
I say. Right, so if you've been watching on Sunday, we talked about Ray Yates, who's the gentleman who needed oxygen, but is being denied it by Nova Scotia Health Services. Now, just to recap, his wife suffers from dementia. Mr. Yates suffers from breathing difficulties. And they had actually sold their house to go into care. And the day before they were due to complete the sale, Nova Scotia Healthcare turned around and said because he vapes, they weren't going to supply him with oxygen.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And they weren't going to provide him with a place in care. So he was having to live in a hotel anyway. And then to suddenly be told that he would have to foot the bill for any oxygen he received, it placed him in dire financial straits. Now, if you want to catch up with that, get yourself over to eClick. Neil H has done a couple of fantastic articles on it. But this is a bit of an update. So fellow vape advocate Maria Papanoi-Duick has been in contact with Nova Scotia Department of Health and Wellness. And the response she received was smoking and using e-cigarettes in the same room as oxygen equipment can pose a significant safety hazard, both to the user and anyone else in the room. There have been several reported incidents of burn accidents in e-cigarette smokers receiving home oxygen therapy. Health Canada has released a warning of fire risk to oxygen therapy patients from the use of e-cigarettes. Now, this is the interesting bit. Apparently, there was a research paper that actually looked into incidents of oxygen tanks exploding and burning vapors. No official accounts were found. Yeah? The actual study, which is called e-cigarette use in patients receiving home oxygen therapy, said we could not retrieve any case reports of burn accidents in e-cigarette smokers on home oxygen in a Medline search. However, a quick Google search was sufficient to identify several reports of such accidents in the lay press. So what they're saying is they are going off reports from papers. And we all know journalists don't exaggerate.
Oh, God, no, of course they don't. No.
Absolutely. Honestly, I despair. But
Yeah.
the spokesman for Nova Scotia Health Department said he cannot comment on individuals due to privacy rules, really, and said all clients must be smoke-free when receiving home oxygen services and must sign a non-smoking agreement when funded for this service by the Department of Health and Wellness. Vaping's not smoking.
No.
just a relevant fact, but oh well.
Yeah, they don't know the difference. That's the problem.
Well, they're doing what the Americans do and lumping it all together in the same boat. Now, support has been growing on Twitter, so I'm hoping that we will see a sort of contact scheme as we saw with Trump, etc. So pro-vaping doctor and researcher Dr. Konstantinos Farlinas is as shocked as the rest of us over Ray's situation and has offered to help should the matter go to court. There are reports that Ray Yates, a patient with emphysema who quit smoking in 2013 with vaping, has been denied oxygen therapy by the authorities of Nova Scotia in Canada. If this is true, the authorities must be prosecuted, and I will be eager to testify against them in court. And the feelings of being echoed throughout Twitter on this. So be keeping an eye on this one. Now, going back to a story that we talked about some 6 or 7 weeks ago, it was at the start of the lockdown, I think. Be about 4 weeks. Get your times right, Steve.
Go on, get your time right, lad. Come on.
So there's been human trials of nicotine-based vaccine in the fight against COVID-19. And now doctors in Wales are calling for research into the effectiveness of nicotine patches. So we're echoing what the French have said here. Doctors from the Royal Glamorgan Hospital in South Wales have written to the lofty British Medical Journal. I didn't realise it was that tall. And say nicotine patches should be trialled as soon as possible. In this new disease, smokers seem to have a particularly poor outcome. We postulate that there are, at least in chronic smokers, a disruption of the normal... Oh, for God's... Why do I do this to myself? Angiotensin system is exacerbated by nicotine withdrawal, leading to an exacerbation of acute lung injury. We suggest that the simple use of nicotine patches should be urgently considered and discussed. So, as we said, the use of nicotine products to fight the virus are currently being tested in France. Such was the interest in France, the government actually limited the sales of patches, gums and sprays. Whilst Wales-based trauma consultant Jonathan Davis told the BBC, the psychology is immensely complicated, but basically nicotine and COVID are involved in very similar pathways. The thought is that the virus binds to the receptors in your upper airways, and we know that nicotine binds with the same receptors. So can nicotine block the virus? This is the question everybody's interested in. Nicotine replacement products may have a role in preventing infection by blocking the receptor in the same airways which the virus binds to, but this is speculative. So fair enough. Yeah,
but there is, it's a big thing. And I was watching Grim Green, and he was on about it, and there is definitely a big majority of people that's got COVID don't smoke.
Yeah. So,
Which I think is quite interesting. I really do think that's really interesting, that.
I would really like to see more lab time spent on this, because there doesn't seem to be any official studies into this. And most of the stuff that we're getting is either sort of anecdotal or third hand.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to see some real data on that.
See, the problem is, and you can probably, you can understand it. People in the medical field don't want to be sort of like promoting. It's a very sensitive subject, because they start saying that, oh yeah, if you have nicotine, that's sort of like, that doesn't mean that, come on, everybody start smoking. And obviously they don't want that.
No, but I mean, there are those that are going to latch onto that idea and then poo-poo any study. But is this sort of fanaticism really worth somebody's life? That's the question.
Oh yeah, of course it is. I think that the interesting the interesting side of it that I think is that, so like, we've got to the stage now that we can't vilify nicotine anymore.
No, we should have been vilifying the tar all along.
Yeah.
But
We already know that smoking isn't good for you. I mean, everything, no matter what, if you've got a cold, it's bad for you if you smoke. If you've got growing toenail, if you smoke, it makes it worse. Do you know what I mean? We're already at that stage of the cycle of it. So it's sort of like, it would be interesting to see, I don't know, how can I explain it? We are starting to break away from that vilifying the nicotine side of it.
Well, I mean, I've posted it myself. There was a post flying around on Facebook years ago, and it basically said vaping ingredients: PG, VG, flavorings. I think there was a bit of water in there as well. Then it listed all 4,000 ingredients in cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know, that should say enough to people. It really should. Now, another news item before we move over onto our interesting stories, shall we say. While COVID's been going off in the States, New York have brought the flavor ban in full force. All tobacco and vaping flavors are now illegal in the state of New York.
I know, it's bad.
Lit tobacco isn't.
Oh, no, you can... Oh, no. Why would it be?
Indeed.
Why would that be?
And the thing that I find interesting is anybody caught selling banned products faces an initial $100 fine. So they describe, the Vapor Technology Association describes flavored as any vape product intended for or reasonably expected to be used with or for the consumption of nicotine with a distinguishable taste or aroma other than the taste or aroma of tobacco imparted either prior or during consumption of such product. And it goes on in that double talk. The sale of flavored products that received a PMTA market authorization from the FDA will be permitted to be sold or are exempted from the law. Right. The phrase in that really piqued my interest was contains nicotine. How are you going to distinguish between 0 milligram and nicotine-laden juice?
What they'll do, they'll just combine it all together, won't they? Goddamn Americans. But so what?
No, we say that, but this is starting to become a trend.
It is.
Slip stuff in while everybody's concentrating on the COVID. Yeah. There's been evidence of it in Westminster. So, and watching Vic's Hump Day update, there's stuff going off with the TPD3 that...
There's a lot of rumblings going off. At the present moment, there are rumbles. It'll
be interesting to see where these rumbles go. Right, so we're going to move away from the boring and the damn right depressing. Here's one I found. Cindy, you're going to like this. A mother of two believes that drinking smoothies with a shot of sperm have helped boost her immune system and is helping prevent coronavirus. Tracy Kiss, 32, said she's not had cold or flu for 3 years because of her concoction, which is made using donations from her boyfriend, and she takes 3 shots a week. Good girl. Tracy, a personal trainer from Aylesbury, said, I found a free and vegan-friendly alternative method to boost the body's immune system. You don't always know what's in a pharmaceutical medicine. It's much better for you to drink something that doesn't contain chemicals. It's not much difference to a mother breastfeeding her newborn to give them nutrients they need. It isn't for everyone, but it's packed full of vitamins, and I haven't had a cold or flu ever since drinking it in 2017. I also put it on my face to clear my skin off. Her boyfriend must be the best salesman you have ever met. I mean, can you imagine this? Old Tracy comes home and there's her fella with his tackle in the fridge. What are you doing? Getting it fresh, love. Unbelievable. So the remedy has not been verified by the World Health Organization, which means it probably works.
Yeah.
The NHS... Apparently, it's best to consume semen as close to production as possible to get the most nutrients and benefits. But I often store it in the freezer in an ice cube tray as my partner, who does not wish to be named, and I are in a long-distance relationship. What the hell's being sent through the Royal Mail? It goes on. It gets better. The quantity depends on how hydrated my boyfriend is on the day. I sometimes have a shot or disguise the taste in a smoothie with fresh berries and bananas.
This is not what I really can say about that one.
But the bit that kills me is apparently
Milky.
Apparently it's vegan.
How can it be vegan?
Apparently so.
How?
What it doesn't say is it gluten-free?
It can't be. You can't class it as vegan.
Well, no, I wouldn't have thought so. It comes from something with a face.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we are an animal.
Moving back over to the States, this is fabulous. This strip club offers drive-through service during the US lockdown. The owner of the business says the main service that we're providing with this food delivery is a bit of fun. The strip club in Portland, Oregon, has found a novel way to stay afloat during the coronavirus pandemic. The Lucky Devil Lounge transformed itself into Lucky Devil Eats, which has dancers, delivers food, and food to go, a drive-up service where takeout orders come with an in-car experience that includes performances, music, and lights under a canopy. Tips are collected in a bucket at the drive-through strip club. I was like, okay, well, let's keep the kitchen open. He said, let's keep the cooks working at least, and let's open up the kitchen to food services. Almost overnight, Lucky Devil put about a dozen of its employees back to work. They wear masks and gloves. When quarantine shutdown started, I was very anxious about my future and my financial security with my family, said one dancer. I am sole caregiver for my small family, but it was lucky. I've been really lucky to pivot. The operation evolved to include takeout with dancers entertaining customers as they drive slowly, probably with one hand as well, through the lounge disco-lit car park before getting to their food. That can't be hygienic. that really can't. Mr. Bolden said he wanted to replicate some of the club's indoor experience without being too lewd.
Steve Dilligaff wants to know, can he get low-calorie sperm shakes as he's on a diet? Stevie, I think you're admitting to something that
Yeah, well, I say.
you're on a diet.
And finally, this was my favourite story of the week. This is from Reuters. A trooper stopped a car with a suspected impaired driver on US highway on Monday, and the member of the Utah Highway Patrol was bemused to find a 5-year-old in the driver's seat. After seeing a vehicle driving slowly and weaving in the left lane of the Interstate 15 freeway, the trooper turned on the siren and the driver neatly pulled over to the side of the road. Dashboard camera video posted by the police captures the conversation between the trooper and the driver, and this has had almost 760,000 views on Facebook. "You're 5 years old," the trooper says. "Wow." It turns out the 5-year-old had been having an argument with his mum because his mum wouldn't buy him a Lamborghini. So what did he do? He boosted the family car and was driving to purchase said Lamborghini. He decided to take the car and go to California to buy one himself. He might have been a bit short on the purchase amount as he only had $3 in his wallet. Utah police did not respond to requests for more information about the boy.
Oh, blow me neck. Brilliant.
And you thought your kids were little buggers.
Pretty much.
Oh, I can't believe we're still talking about the sperm smoothies.
I can. I can definitely believe that we're still talking about sperm smoothies.
I still love that quote. It's best to consume it as quickly as possible for production.
Eileen, I can't believe it's so like, oh, I wonder, but just don't know what to say to it.
Oh, did he talk her into it? That's
That's
all
it.
I want to know. How did he talk her into it? I mean, are you watching Panorama one night and bored and just think, you know what would be really good for me?
Well, it wanted craze a while back that, you know, when they scalp babies' foreskins. In America, there was turning that into like a paste so you could put it on your face, for, you know, for beauty.
Ocean your face cream.
Yep. You
Oh
know,
my
so
God.
you know these Jewish babies, and they, yeah, true that.
Oh, Timmy. So with lockdown and post being slow, you think she's making cheese now? Oh, no. All those stories, just Google weird news. You will be horrified what turns up. Unbelievable.
Oh, bless.
Evening, Lethal. Sorry, dude, I didn't see you there.
Yeah, he's been in a little bit. Oh dear. So is that it for the news, sir?
That's it for the news, sir. I don't think I can top sperm smoothie, sir.
No, not at all. I wonder if Milky Moo e-liquid will taste it.
For God's sakes, do not write to Milky Moo offering your services, Stuart. At BFG, no man, no silly Google. No.
Oh, that was good, that. I've got to admit.
I still like the idea of the 5-year-old boosting the family car
I know.
because he's pissed at mum. How does a 5-year-old learn how to boost a car?
Yeah, but in America, you've got to remember, they ain't got no gears. It's just all automatic, innit?
That's some 5-year-old that's just watched mum drive them. I don't think anything can horrify me anymore. Irish, you need to meet up with Sinner. I'm sure my boy can scare the living bejesus out of you.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure.
Does that mean she eats her? Alan, does that mean he eats her burger?
Liz, don't be so hard on yourself.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it's called Google, how to boost a car.
So he nicked her phone and then learnt how to boost the car from Google. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Zan,
Dead
fist
head.
bump.
Zan, good evening, dude. Probably learned to drive on his PS4. Wouldn't surprise
Yeah.
me. Really wouldn't. But what a great thought. The coppers, sort of Cheech and Chong style,
I
tapping
imagine
on the
their
window.
faces just pulling up and seeing a bloody 5-year-old. It must have been a fairly big 5-year-old then. To reach pedals.
Well, unless his mum's a midget. But Pasty, good evening.
Hey up, Pasty.
Mark
And
Bronco
Bronco's
says
wife. Go on.
my wife's just turned 65. Dear God. You lot are typing too fast. You know that.
It's fantastic when chat was zooming up.
Oh, it's going mental. The only problem is now I've got to find Bronco's comment.
Bronco turned around and said, where is it? My
There
wife
we
just
are.
turned 65. Put happy birthday wrinkles on her cake. My chances of survival are
Survival
questionable.
You're a braver man than I am, dude. Key, save that. Save that story, dude.
Midget in a harness?
Oh, yeah. Save that story. You're reading too slow, BFG. It's fine at your age. It's to be expected. Oh, poke my home.
Well, I've got to admit, I never thought I'd be putting chat on slow chat. Just so we can read it.
See, little bit of sperm smoothie and bump. Everybody's. Could you honestly say to a journalist, I even put it on my face because it's good for the skin and keep a straight face?
No.
Oh,
No.
bro. Thank you, Liz. Liz says she'll braille chat for me. I have a short story you may be interested in, Liz.
Yeah, that's it. Lab works. Old fart chat enabled.
Nothing wrong with that, son. Nothing wrong with that. You couldn't once it tries. Oh, well, yeah, it could double up for Botox.
Yeah. Pogmothorin?
Yeah,
What?
because I said poke my home and it's Pogmothorin. Kay says she could have been applying some during the interview. Nice.
Yeah.
No good asking me. I only fire stream now. Inbox me BFD. Oh, bless you. Worst thing to read in Braille, do not touch. Oh, God. There was a wonderful story I saw.
Oh, thank you, Bunny. I didn't know that meant kiss your ass.
There was a wonderful story I saw, and it was written in the Glaswegian dialect. And basically, the geezer was sat next to a blind girl who had a guide dog.
Mm.
And he compliments her on her bonny dog. Yeah. And he describes it as, she replied, I wouldn't have now. So he said, spat my aim brew all over, pure mental, pissing myself. And it had got an English translation underneath, which was, the young lady replied, I wouldn't know, given that she was blind and hadn't seen the guide dog. To which the gentleman spat his coffee all over the carriage. Bloody awesome. And no, I do a crap Scottish accent and I do apologise.
Yeah. We'll say whatever you do, don't do an Irish one.
Oh, God, no.
No.
I'd be accused of all sorts by Irish.
Yeah. Nah, whatever you do not do that.
No. Wouldn't dream of it. I must find where I saw that story about the ball. I think it was a Facebook post, but it was a cut-in from one of the Scottish papers.
Mm.
It was awesome. It was so funny. Honestly,
Subtitles are like voice control for us pish. I'd still say one of the highlights of Expos. Can you remember when that mod came out that you could talk to it?
yeah.
Well, we were all at the premiere in, and the gang were there, Vic, trying to talk into this blooming thing and trying to get it to work. No, not a cat in hell's chat. Honestly.
Well, you must have seen it was a Scottish sketch show, and they got two guys in the lift.
Mm.
And it started off quite mellow, and then it's one of those voice control lifts. And by the end of it, these two had me in stitches. I was just on the floor. You might be accused of all sorts by you. I'm already being accused of all sorts by Irish, according to Paul. Bunny might like the accent.
Mm.
No.
Oh, I love it. I've got to admit, I love hearing Bunny's.
Don't. Yes, Irish says, do not try to do an Irish accent. If I can find the sketch with the two Scottish guys in the voice-activated lift, I will put it in the group on Facebook, because it is still one of the funniest things I've ever seen. That's it. 11. That's awesome.
I'll have to watch it because I ain't seen it.
Oh. I will find it. Oh man, it's just. Is it me, or do we seem to be developing a sort of Celtic theme this evening?
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mind saying that let's be right. The sperm drinker was English, so.
It's all right. Paul's just sent me a picture of Kumo. I'm not going to air that one, Paul. It is good. It's good.
It's a show called Burnistone. Right, I will find that and I will post it because it really is fantastic. Chat's full of Scots. Wonder why not?
Yes, Paul.
Chris has put it up. Excellent.
Chris has put it up.
Yeah, he said it's on the group.
Awesome.
I do love it. Now, Chris, did you put it in Tails or did you put it in? No, there we are. It's in Tails. It's now approved, so it's live. Ooh. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, head over to the Tales from the Ohm group.
And I'll watch that later.
It's bloody hilarious. Yes. Don't say things like that, Liz, because it gets Irish excited. A Celtic feel. Sorry, Celtic feel. No, I didn't mention the football club. No.
Tiberius, fistball evening.
I'm going to have to say Rangers now just to balance the books up, aren't I?
Oh, you're talking about football now, aren't you?
No, because I pronounced it as Celtic rather than Celtic. So,
I ain't got a clue. What
honour of fairness.
I ain't got a clue on football.
Me neither. Apparently, Liz says Irish gets excited by a fart. Depends who's farting. Bronco says it just about killed him when he watched it.
Hail, the Celts.
I love the fact that the Romans conquered 3/4 of England, yeah? They got up to Northumbria, and there's a load of ginger-haired people covered in blue woad, yeah? Virtually naked and waving swords at them, and they shit themselves to the extent where they build a wall.
Sonic, we'll just build a wall. We don't need to go any further, honest. We're good here. Here's good enough. I'm happy to stay here. We don't need to go any further.
I've just got visions of these Italians. What the? No, I'm not a going. No. Oh, bless. Aegis boost RDTA leaking. Right. Any number of things on that one, Deckhead. Has anybody got an Aegis boost in chat that can help Deckhead out?
Yeah,
I haven't got one.
I haven't got one. An Aegis boost RDTA. Haven't got one. I couldn't tell you.
Stevie, I did, but I wouldn't want to make that public.
Black Country, yes, we did. He was good.
It was awesome. Gailey's just referring to the fact that Alexa's a bitch. Doesn't understand Scottish accents. Liz says most likely wicking. Bunny says I have a boost but don't have the rebuildable.
It's normally down to the wicking normally for leaky, unless your O-rings are gone.
No, totally. I didn't fall asleep in the sun, mate. This is the office tan.
Oh, natural. I've got shorts on, and honestly, my legs are as white as out.
I'm naked from the waist down. I'm just not going to stand up.
Oh, lovely.
What can I say? Well, I had to try and put my beads in while we were on camera, so.
The Kylie MAIO. No, I haven't.
No, I have to have a look at that one. Key says probably the weight like Liz says. I've got one, haven't had a problem. Around the edge and under the pod, apparently.
All right.
Spray tan. Technically, I wish spray tan. I'm milky, mate. Milky.
Milky white.
Milky.
Milky.
Proper Yorkshireman, us, we don't tan. No.
Don't tan. I mean, what are you on about? You're lucky I'm wearing shorts.
I say.
Yeah, I'm wearing proper shorts. I know.
Yeah, but you've still got the whale tail on, haven't you?
I've got the what?
Whale tail.
What's a whale tail?
Bunny, help him out.
I have not got a clue what a whale tail is.
A whale tail is the type of thong, young man.
Oh, right.
Don't pretend you know them, Mr. South Africa. Yes, okay.
He got you on that one.
See, Bunny says what? And Irish comes up with, it's a thong. SoulOhm rocking the Hasselhoffs. Oh, bless.
No, I've never heard of a whale tail.
It's normally think of it almost like a sort of very thin pair of knickers, but it goes to a thong.
Oh, right, okay.
But anyway.
I don't know about you, but when you go on Facebook, I keep on getting adverts for, is it Wish?
It's getting a bit saucy, isn't it?
Isn't it just? But talking about thongs and things like that, there was a bloke
in the black mesh bodysuit.
No. This was worse than that. It was like half a thong. So obviously his bits were covered up, but the thing went round just one side of his hip and then back round. So the other side of his hip were all clear.
That's supposed to be beach wear.
And I'm thinking, that's just not right.
That's supposed to be beach wear.
Is it?
Those are designer budgie smugglers.
I thought there's just no way that I could pull that off.
You know, buy him dinner first. He might wear you. I say.
But yeah, that Wish thing's getting right.
Well, there was a geezer in a black mesh bodysuit. And I'm thinking, shit, I have a hard enough time trying to pull off a string vest. There's no way I'm going to pull off a full black mesh bodysuit. It's just wrong. What plug?
What plug?
Paul, what plug? You're scaring me now, Paul.
What a plug holds it up. But honestly, it was just this little packet, basically, holding his bits in, and it just went round one side. And I'm thinking, uneven. If you're one of these type of people that's going to have an uneven tan, that's a real uneven tan, isn't it?
And surely it's got to squash all year.
Oh, definitely side. Must have squashed all. Yeah.
That can't be hygienic. Not on the beach.
It doesn't look right, that.
Apparently, Bunny says you get all sorts on Wish. I'm never shopping at Wish.
I know. Best thing about it, though, I keep on getting these adverts, and I've never gone there in my life before.
Well, I found them on... For some reason, they've been... the advert being added to my chat on Messenger.
All right.
So here's me about to message my mum about something, and I hit the one below because I've got fat fingers. And Wish pops up, and I don't want bodysuit.
It's a weird site. I mean, I've not gone in on it properly, but so like the adverts that come up.
Tetley says the Wish Shiwi looks immense. If you want, speaking of Shiwis, if you ever get a chance, listen to Sarah Millican talking about Shiwis. Because she bought it because if she thought if ever the car breaks down, she wants to be able to stand at the side of the road with the rest of the lads.
Yeah, why not?
She is so funny. She so is. I've just put brew in a thong in your head. No, Liz, no. They pay big money for these ads. It looks like they charge big money for a load of cack, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, BFG. I love my ass. Bless.
Is it that time? It's 3. It's not 3 o'clock. I nearly said it was 3 o'clock.
No, it's 8 o'clock.
It's clappy time.
It's clappy time. Yes, 8 o'clock. Nearly.
Yes.
Nearly.
It's time to give clap to the NHS.
Nearly. Iced coffee this time.
Oh, you're getting spoiled.
Oh.
Have you noticed how the hand of Jan's more famous than we are now?
Everyone says hello, sweetheart. I nearly said it was 3 o'clock. How sad am I?
Bill, that's not nice calling Mark, that.
I'm not a puppet. I'm a
only
free man. Mark's got a jizz shake.
We actually like Jan BFG, that's why. Irish. And oh, Paul, what on earth is that?
What is the earth is what?
It looks like an orange peel. I was hoping that's not one of those amazing beachwear things. He's a real boy. The hand of Jan.
The hand of Jan. Oh, Timmy, that picture that you put up on Facebook was brilliant.
That was so funny.
Mark, does he have a stringy texture to it? No.
No,
right, it is 8 o'clock. Please, everybody, put your hands together and give a big clap to the NHS and all the key workers.
The supermarket workers, the bus drivers,
The lorry drivers.
the taxi drivers, even though Nick's shut. The cleaners. You know what? That's the first night I've not heard any whoops.
Oh, there's some serious whoops going off here.
Oh, no. No, I got a whoop. Bless.
NH workers in a thong. Yep, I think they ought to be. Yeah, I'm up for that.
I know some that do. If I give you his name, though, he's going to be really pissed. Totally silent this way each week now.
That's a shame. Yeah, you can hear them all shouting and whistling. There was a guy round the corner. He'd got the old trumpet out and everything.
Awesome. I think some of it's now become more of a party feel than the actual what it started off to do.
Liz, no, you just don't want to see that. That's just a sight. I mean, I will get totally banned from YouTube if you saw me in a thong.
Liz, let me go to the gym for a couple of weeks, then I'll PM you.
I think it's great that it's still going on this, the support and that when we're still caring for him. Because let's face it, what are we in week 9 now?
Yeah. I mean, it's no Liz, no maybe Mark. Yes, easy to see who your favourite is Irish.
Ooh.
Oh, Liz says deal. You better start hiding your phone, girl. Oh, they're all blue in them bloody vuvuzelas here.
Oh, the vuvuzelas.
The vuvuzela. Do a podcast in a thong. Deckhead, what makes you think we're not?
Yeah. You can't see below us.
Yeah.
Could be in a thong. I could be in my lame green thong.
It's actually very liberating, as I say, sort of being naked from the waist down under the table. So.
Yeah, but I've got one of them gaming chairs that's got that faux leather, so my bits will be all... And nobody's got time for that. I mean, all sticky bits down below.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, Ben, no. That's just no. No, that's just no.
What's he doing?
Don't. I'll show you later. Do you mean, Bunny, you?
Very airy. No. It's just the thought of everything.
Trimmed.
Daytime Frank, fist bump. Hope you're alright, matey.
Hiya, Frank. Use talcum powder. It works for Stevie. Oh, good lad.
That's just wrong.
Am I on a white chair? No.
A white
No, I'm
chair?
No, I'm not on a white chair. I'm on my black and blue.
Well, yeah, I mean, Bunny, I'm not exactly a small boy. Be a lot... No, not good. Oh, dear. Right, are we going to go on to our main topic, sir?
I think we ought to roll the bumper.
Bumper? There you go. That was the bumper. I wonder if anyone noticed it. On the actual bumper I made, I had a little mech mod that shoots straight down, but it goes down a bit too quick.
It's just coming on my screen now.
Yeah, there's a little mech mod.
Oh, I missed that.
Right,
Bonnie
this
says,
week's topic is how old is your gear? The reason why I thought this would be a good topic to talk about was I was going through old Last of the Summer Vape shows with me and Adam and Little Bro Vapes. And I noticed we'd got up to this point that, what are you vaping on? And I was vaping on stuff that I'm still vaping on, like me Aquitas, me Truck, me Dead Rabbit. And this was sort of like 2 years ago. And I thought I'd get to the question. It's sort of like, okay, what are people still using old gear on a daily basis? So that's where I thought the conversation was going. So what about you, Steve?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said with the Jab 4, I love the Apocalypse. Really love the Apocalypse. If I get a chance, I mean, Knucklehead was my main source. Easy to build on, great flavour, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Same with the Mad Dog. Yes, it's a bottom airflow. yes, you've got to paint. You can't just blurt your juice down the mouthpiece. Hooah.
True is, I mean, how old is old? Well, me personally, it was something that I'm still using from 2 years ago, which I would say is in the vaping scheme of things, that's pretty still old, isn't it?
Well, 6 months is old in
Yeah.
the vaping scheme of things, but
So what old gear are you still using on a regular basis?
Alan's still on the drop.
Yeah. And see, the question that came to my brain was, are we still using the old gear that's like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old? Is it because there's nothing better coming out?
Stevie, that was a brave thing to put.
Paul's using the Goon 24 original.
Liz is on the recurve single. See, for me, with the Mad Dog and the Apocalypse, great flavour. I know I like it. I know I can coil it. I know how to wick it.
And Irish is on the Goblin Mini V3.
My God. How old's that now?
That is really old. Wasp Nano, yeah, that's old now.
Bunny still swears by a Hexam 2.1 and the OG Goon.
Yeah, totally agree with you.
See, the Goon is one I've never got on with.
Oh,
I love it, but I just can't seem to get the coiling right on it. Someone's going to get a kick in the ball bag.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Gailey's on the G box with the recurve single. See, the recurves. My Pulse BF was outdated when I bought it. Pulse 22 on the Drip Box 160. Double barrel and an M25.
Yeah. So it is surprising how many people are still using on a regular basis old gear.
See, when we went to Expo, we had the mystery box, didn't we? And I ended up with an original Hunter X. Put that on top of my Cricket V1. What a vape! You know, why do I need to be spending 50 odd quid at the risk of getting a vape that I'm not going to enjoy when I could go out and buy older gear for much lower price that I know I enjoy?
Yeah. But it's also, do you think this is because of, obviously, we're going to have to mention it, so like pods. Is it because the industry has gone that far down the route of the pod AIO area that they are actually leaving our kind of vaping behind a little bit?
I'd go with that on the mainstream. I mean, you can still get, the Asgards and all the rest of it, and Steam Crave are definitely still well and truly in the modern tank business and the dripper. But,
Coil's using Cricket V1 and the OG Velocity RDA. Original Velocity. Nice.
Good man. I think a lot of us have gone past the shiny itis now. That's a fair point from Gailey. Low end is dying.
Because I've got to admit, it's so like, I see things, I mean, more Instagram than anything else. I mean, that's where the mainstay of you see the new stuff. And I tell you one thing, nothing this year so far I've thought, I do tell a lie. The clutch was the only thing this year that I thought, I wouldn't mind that. And I went out and bought it as soon as it came out. But nothing has grabbed my shiny-itis this year at all.
Well, Stevie's just said, I mean, the Kennedy 25 is still selling in good numbers. That is a cracking bit of kit. But the only thing that's still making me slaver is the Titan. The tank and the PWM. And I'm there may well be a package turning up to your gaff soon, dude.
Were you on about the Steam Crave Titan?
Yeah,
Yeah. The box mod?
yeah.
Well, just to let you know, save your money because they're bringing out a V1.5 in July
Ooh,
with updated electronics and board.
does it really need it?
From what I've heard,
See, Steve.
Andy Summerfield, fist bump.
Andy, how you doing,
Always
kid?
good to see Andy.
Oh, bless it.
Well, Paul, we all can't afford a vicious hand.
I wish. Oh, Key says, Titan setup, please. I need it all. Now,
I tell you what I do miss a lot, and I know it sounds daft, I miss unregulated parallel box mods that someone knocked up in a shed. Back in 2014-15, there used to be loads of them, loads of people doing it. Most of them were using like Hammond boxes and things like that. But it was so like, there was some really good ones out there. And I miss that kind of, I miss that Heath Robinson side of vaping.
Now you got hold of a mod from Tree of Life, didn't you?
That's right, yeah. They do some
Yeah.
cracking ones. Well, he does.
Now he's pretty much a village, well, a cottage industry, isn't he? And I do like, he's got one up with the Deadpool skin on.
That's right, yeah.
What a mod.
Yeah, it's like Iris said, Jay does it as well.
Oh, I've forgotten about, of course, Jay. In fact, I was supposed to have emailed Jay. But,
Oh, I've always wanted a Titan BMW, must admit.
it's the only thing that's sort of crawling me is if I bought one, I would have to buy 4 new batteries.
Oh, yeah, of course you would. Yeah,
Just
if
for
you-
that.
just for marrying it, yeah.
But it's the thought of I'd have to run it on the smallest glass as well because there's no way I'm walking around with 30 ml of juice in a tank. Yeah, knowing my luck, the damn thing would.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, 16 mil's not bad.
Kaylee says, I've got no chance of holding a bloody Titan. Speak to Zan nicely. The battery stopped working. Probably not the best way to tell the mod's dead. No, fair enough. I mean, I know a lot of people now are going for portability, pocket friendliness. Yeah. There's just something about that Titan. I like the idea of the stay-at-home mod.
Yeah. I think everyone should have a stay-at-home mod. I mean, I've got this setup, which is the D7. I mean, there's no way I'd take that setup out with me. But that always sits in here.
See, the D7's a very underrated little mod, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's basically the Modus chip inside it. It's a cracking little mod.
It's a lovely little bit of kit, though. Oh, Alan's got to go. See you later, dude. Take care.
Fist bump.
Stay safe,
Take care,
Al.
mate. But like I was saying, it was I just obviously I watched the old show, Last of Summer Vapes. It was me and Adam and our Aiden on there, and we was talking about the same stuff that I'm still using. I was just so like, I didn't realise that 2 years had passed.
Sorry, Zan's comment. Trust me, she can hold a Titan, no bother. Good lad. Well, that's what I actually got a little thrill there when you said you got the truck and the Equatus with you tonight. Because when I used to watch the old Last of the Summer Vape shows, that was your signature, the truck. And the little smile of joy every time you saw, I've got my favourite,
She is. I use it constantly, and normally I've got the Equatus on it. It just seems to have married together, these two. And honestly, I absolutely love it to pieces. Out of all the mechs that I've got, I always go back to this one.
To be honest, I mean, the Equatus is one of my regular sort of rounds on the drippers.
Yeah.
The only thing I find with mine is it chucks too much cloud, so I'm fairly sort of, what's the word? I don't like using it in public.
Mm.
It's one where I'm stood out by the back door rather than billowing fog everywhere.
I'm one of these people. I don't care about that bit. Blue smoke everywhere. No, not at all.
I do try to be
I'm very
considerate.
conscientious. I'm very conscientious, especially when I'm in public.
You're pretty damn good under a smoke detector as well, to be honest. So.
Yeah, I am, aren't I? That's all the time that I've been going to Expo with the Premier in that.
You sneaky sod.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh God, I'm really sorry about this. I thought I got it on silent, but
You got what on silent? Your phone.
yes. Well, it's on silent because one can't hear the video. But I give up. I give up. It's binging and banging
And bonging and binging. Well, I've got to admit, hopefully our stream's all right because my analytics side seems to have froze at 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much movement on chat either.
Hope everything's all right. Chat's still working.
Chat's still there?
Do have a clean... Yeah, chat's still there.
Oh, there we are. Do you have to clean your windows from
Stream
VG?
is fine, I just know it.
Deck, I do.
Yeah.
My worst one is the inside of the car, but what I found is Windoline in a microfiber cloth.
Vinegar, white vinegar.
Mm.
There used to be a product you used to be able to buy for it purposely. And I forget what it was called now. And that really cleans your windows up.
Well, I mean...
An old Lush V2, blooming heck.
Oh, what?
Paul says we went off air ages ago.
Thank you, Paul. That's harsh. I just whipped up an old Lush V2. God. Dear Lord. No, Vic did the review on that barrier stuff, didn't he? It was supposed to stop fogging.
But you used to be able to buy it years ago. There was lots of little things like that you used to be able to buy, and now seems to have disappeared. Can you remember that juice that I reviewed, Donkey's Back, from iBliss, where you put a couple of drops in it on your RDA or your tank, and it got rid of the flavour, your last flavour, so you could put a new flavour in it?
Yeah, whatever happened to that stuff? Because I always wanted a bottle of that.
Mm. Things like that just have disappeared now from... I love little things like that.
Timmy says dog snot trails up the window tend to be more of an issue than VGI found. Apparently sperm works. No, I must admit, I agree with Gailey. Isopropyl alcohol, fantastic stuff.
Yeah. But honestly, white vinegar is really good because it doesn't smell or anything like that, but it really does cut into your grease.
Mm. If you're going to use the isopropyl alcohol, deckhead, just be careful on your vinyl.
Mm.
That's all I'd say. But white vinegar, it's no problem. As long as you mop it up fairly quick, it shouldn't mark.
Yeah.
But it is really good for the isopropyl alcohol. If you've got mirrors or something in your front room that are getting a bit VG.
Graham says shaving foam works as well.
I saw that. There was some guy who...
shaving foam?
Yeah, there's something about the shaving foam that allegedly sort of dissolves the grease.
Hmm.
It was on a YouTube video about a guy who details cars, and he tried various things to stop fogging.
Flat cap, fist bump.
Flat cap. Has the gonorrhea cleared up? That comment had me howling. Put Pub Puff. Unfortunately, no show tonight. My internet's playing up and Flat Cap's come down with some virulent form of gonorrhea.
And Gaily Bobs has just turned around and said shaving foam is great for cleaning the toilet.
Really? I shall have to give that a go.
I think it's probably an expensive way of cleaning your toilet.
Yeah, but just think, I could dump me nuts and that's 2 jobs at once. Good old method. Metho.
Wow. Bunny used to use it in a crash helmet.
Use what?
Shaving foam.
No, they always used to reckon a little dab of washing up liquid inside your visor would stop it fogging as well.
Shaving foam for the loo. Really?
Nothing wrong with that.
Stevie's going to shave his bottom and clean the toilet at the same time.
Well, yeah. Now I have to do all my own cleaning and I need to find a way to multitask. So,
Gaily says it reacts against ammonia and gets rid of any smells, really. Well, when I go to the toilet, there are no smells.
I'll definitely give that a try. Not that I miss. No.
Dude!
What?
Dude! Behave.
Bunny in a crash helmet. Oh, Irish, calm yourself, son. It's the leathers you ought to be getting excited about.
Ooh. Bunny in leathers. Behave. Yeah, Gaily lives with 4 males. Whew.
King's just put clean the toilet and come out with a smooth pair of criminals as well. This is giving some bad ideas. Oh, bless you. No, I must admit, my firstborn, I don't know if people remember I posted it, but there was a canvas and it was literally Luke Skywalker's targeting scanner from when he was doing the run down the
Death
canyon.
Star.
Yeah. And it just says, stay on target, stay on target.
And regarding Timmy, I suppose it depends how good your aim is.
Shave dry? No. No. Damn you, Steve. Now I'm getting unnecessary. I say.
See, I love this. This is what I love about chat. We get education as well.
What, bunny in tight leathers? Bunny in tight leathers holding a half-ounce pack of Golden Virginia. Now you're talking.
I assume you're thinking of chaps.
No. What are these chaps you speak
Leather
of?
chaps.
No, nothing, mate. Oh, bless.
Spray it on, leave it for 10 minutes, then just wipe clean.
I'll give that a go.
Yeah.
No, well, this is the thing, because I've just, with the flat, there's...
Yeah, I know, that's what I couldn't understand, Bunny, why he wanted you to hold a pouch of baccy. I just didn't get that.
I refer my learned friend back to Gailey's question.
Oh, yeah.
I don't smoke. It's not for smoking, Bunny.
Oh, this is getting weird.
I've been on my own for a long time now.
Well,
leather clapchaps. Are we on about the same about Wish again?
Oh,
Oh,
dear God. Yes, you're not kidding.
I think gone beyond the gutter now. We're sort of sewer level.
I'm losing where you are. When my son was young, I used to put a table tennis ball down the loo and told him, yeah, good idea.
Now, a friend of mine got hold of a fly sticker, and he's actually got the fly sticker at the back of the bowl
Okay.
to get his kids to aim for the fly rather than sprinkling it all over.
At least I was innocent till I met him. I know nothing.
Liz, I find that hard to believe, my darling. I'll tell you what, I've never listened to Bob Marley in the same way since I met you. See, Gailey's of the same opinion. And Bunny, oh my lord.
Pennywise is looking down at us. We're that low in the gutter. We all float down here.
I say. See, I watch this show and immediately feel about 90% more normal. It sounds like a good thing, but you should all worry about your sanity. Sanity's overrated.
Yeah. Talking about sanity and things like that, it's Mental Health Week this week.
It is, and I'm quite ashamed to say I haven't seen that much advertising of the fact from the NHS.
No, I've hardly seen anything.
I found surprising.
I was surprised. I thought I was expecting to see a lot more. But no, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, I mean, I appreciate we're in the middle of the COVID crisis and all the rest of it, but what better time to now be pushing for more awareness for mental health? Tried it once, didn't like it. You're not kidding, Bill.
Well, that's it. I mean, heck.
You know, it's I'm married. What sanity? That makes you a lucky man, dude. Especially to Gailey.
Oh, definitely.
I'm going for the brownie points, just in case. Please note it wasn't my fault that Bunny lost her sanity. Honest. Darren. It's the pineapple on the
Worked
pizza.
in a school. In boys' WC, they used to wee on the floor, so they added colour changing stickers on each urinal. It then became a challenge for each boy to make all the colour change.
This is it. You make it a challenge, a bloke will never miss the bowl.
Yeah, but the clever bit is sort of like you're in one toilet and you pee and you go over and pee into the other toilet. Now that's being clever.
That would require bladder pressure that I no longer have. No. Don't blame the cat. I love the way Bunny says I smell bullshit and Darren immediately goes to the bloke backup. It was the cat. I honestly thought Zan put I'm married to sanity. I still sing songs. There's nothing wrong with singing songs. I see my reputation precedes me.
Golden shower for the not when somebody else is in there, Jules.
Dear Lord.
Dear Lord. What kind of a person do you think I am? Heathen?
Boys took it in turns to make all the stickers change colour, basically running between urinals whilst peeing.
Yeah.
That's boys for you. And that's why Stevie uses Viagra, because it stops him getting his shoes wet.
Oh, dear God. right, dude, we're up to the half hour.
Yes.
So, what's coming up on Tales?
On Tales this week, we have a very special guest. He enjoys bakery products. Brother to the long-suffering Jenny. And apparently knows quite a bit about Biscoff biscuits. I don't know why, but I'm sure we can ask.
I'm sure we'll find out.
Well, yes. Claire, his other sister, made killers. Trust me. So join us on Sunday, where we will be joined by King, the infamous brother of Jenny, who, yes, the police have come for us. They heard how smutty we were getting. He's just starting up a channel, and we thought it would be an interesting idea, especially during the lockdown, that if anybody's got any questions on how you start, why you should start, should you start, now would be a good time for us to start discussing it. So we will have the normal chilled banter.
Oh, gosh, yes.
But just a little bit of informational. So, what you got coming up?
I've got some more reviews coming up. Like I said at the beginning, I'm going to do a random review tomorrow because our Aiden's give me some pods to disposable pods. So I thought, I'll do a quick random. Then I've got some other bits and pieces, more hardware coming up next week. So yeah, pretty much business as usual.
Yeah, excellent.
And next Thursday, we have a special guest on this show.
Yay! And I'm excited about it.
I am mega excited. We've been talking about this person coming on this show for absolute yonks. I mean yonks. And we all got together on Expo in October, and we said yes, definite. And things have gone on. So I'm looking forward to Steve Dilligaff Porter coming on the show next week. Yes!
So you're not the only one. I am so looking forward to this.
I'm mega looking forward to it. So yeah,
I've missed him.
Yeah.
Bless his little cotton socks. It was just honest. That will be one of my memories of that October Expo, along with Timmy. It's just shooting the breeze with Stevie. It was so much fun.
So we have finally got him on.
And tomorrow night on TSVS channel, 3 Men and a Pineapple.
Okay.
3 Men and... We're not talking Little Nicky here, are we? No, not that one. Gott in Himmel! Oh. I need to be no, you don't, Steve. Dear God, if tonight's showing anything, I think you'll get away with murder. Who is it? Stevie on next week. No one else to ask. Andy.
Andy, that was not nice.
What I want to know is there any more stands in the wings that we didn't know about? Because I still drool over that Galactica.
Oh yeah, his stands are awesome. They really are. And I mean, I'm still my standard Pistonati stand. I use it all the time.
I know.
It's my go-to build station. That absolutely brilliant.
See, in years to come, those are going to be the rocking horse shit accessory, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I just think it was a cool idea when he first started doing them, and he started showing them on Facebook and that lot. I just thought, what a cool, definitely a manly Atty stand.
Oh,
but
God,
I use it as a build station.
See, I just use my acrylic unicorn with the big pink love hearts and What can I say?
What can I say?
Enjoyed
Right,
the show
and we're going to
much.
wrap this one up.
I think we ought to, mate. I think we ought to. So join us on Sunday, 2 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel. And for God's sakes, bring your own cake, because I wouldn't trust the one that Key's going to bring. So, you going to sign out, kid?
Yes, I will sign out. Want to give a big shout out to Steve. Thank you so much for a lovely, mild, chilled out show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Guys in chat, thank you so much. Spanners, big love to you guys. And yeah, hopefully we will see you all on Sunday, 2 p.m. for Tales from the Ohm. If not, we'll see you next week on Thursdays and with our special guest, Stevie. So until then, bye!
Bye!
In outro.
Oh, that's okay. Liz was saying the chat was a bit slow, but apparently it's YouTube.
Yeah, that was bad tonight.
See you later, guys.